Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. It has been too long for Circuit Superstars. We are going to have a different vibe this season of the CSBS, and it's going to be NASCAR themed. So there's going to be 10 races, and the first 5 are going to be regular season. The top 7 drivers in the standings advance to playoffs. Everyone else is, eliminated. And then we have 2 races in the round of 7 to battle it out. We'll remove the bottom 2 drivers from there. Then the round of 5, 2 more races. The bottom 2 will be once again removed. And then the big 3 will battle for the championship in the final race of the season. Winner takes all. So that's the lineup for today. I tried to make it as much of a NASCAR schedule as I could, mix of ovals and so on. So it's not going to be perfect, but I think it'll be fun. Bullseye Speedway for our first of 5 regular season races. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do this episode just yet. If we're going to show the whole regular season and then maybe the next one will be the playoffs, or we'll split them, but we'll see what happens. Kenny Davis taking the pole, and I believe we qualified 4th. We did. So I am very out of practice here. I'm not going to lie. I've taken a little bit of a break. Some of it by choice, some of it not, just because, busy. It's a busy time of year for work, and with the baby bearder in the house and so on, it just gets a little chaotic, but it feels really good to be back in. I've been wanting to do this series, this idea with the NASCAR season for a little bit, but I also know the impact what we're using is not my best vehicle. I'm not very good at it. One of my worst in the game. So, coming in without practice, it'll work out, right? That'll be good. We're on the outside of Jelena Jovanovic with the lead. Kenny Davis, the pole sitter, on the inside though, gonna take it back. I turned the damage down from one of our previous seasons. We used to have it at 300, but it was a little intense. So now it's just at the normal 100. It's still, we're still taking damage. We're down to 89 already, just from all these little bumps. Kind of like bump drafting. Oh, we got in the wall. We got in the wall. This penalty's awful. What? That penalty is awful. Oh my goodness. That makes you sit there forever. No minds. We'll keep working on it. That front group sort of getting away from us. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad they shoved me in the pit, because now I'm on the same sequence as everybody. I probably wouldn't have remembered the pit, and I would have gone around by myself. I feel like they short pitted and took less fuel. Although I think the AI uses less fuel than us, so it's a little bit of a disadvantage. Hopefully I took enough. We didn't get a full tank, but I think I waited a little longer than everybody else. We need to work our way up to that front pack. They are getting pretty far, and without the draft to catch up to them, I'm a little bit nervous about throwing this away. So if you're not in tune with the NASCAR, regular season and how it works in terms of the playoffs, if you win a race, you are in the playoffs. So, there's some stipulations, like you got to be in the top portion of the standings and so on. Like, you can't just be a absolute bottom dweller. But if you win, you're in, kind of a thing. Although this year they were pushing that, and they almost had too many winners for the amount of playoff spots, which would have knocked someone out who had a win, but it didn't get to that. We've worked our way to Kenny Davis. Looks like they got a wall riding penalty of some kind. They really lost this front group. But if we can get a win early, that would make me feel pretty good. Oh, Palazola must have got a wall riding penalty as well. The AI driver's having some issues. And Itanon running away with this race right now. I got to keep an eye on when... Oh, everyone's pitting. Oh no, everyone pit. Okay. We won't have the draft. That's not good. Did I just screw this up? I think I may have... I thought the Intanon went around. I thought they went around the bend. I was certain of it. But they did not. This is going to hurt. We are in the lead. We got to get out ahead of everybody. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 94. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know if they're all maybe going to push to the end or if they're going to stop one more time. All right, it's not the worst. We lost some positions, but at least we're still with... Oh my goodness, Jovanovic. We're still with the pack. That could have been bad. I'm glad that didn't, you know, like I said, didn't go worse than it did. The Palazzolo ahead of Davis. But as I was saying, I'd really like to have a win early on so we know we're locked into the playoffs. There's no way for there to be too many winners. We just don't have enough regular season races on the schedule with only 5. And 7 make it in. So you can point your way into our CSBS playoffs here. But, of course, it would be much more comfortable to get that W and stamp that ticket. So we are in second. I believe the leader, Intanon, is around the bend here, and they are entering turn 1 on that mini-map. There they are. So for almost botching our pit... Oh, is it happen again? It happened again. I cannot keep an eye on Intanon on if they're entering the pits or not. I keep thinking that they're going around, and they don't. All right, we cannot make that mistake again. That might have cost us the win, actually. We were able to work our way up into second that time, but I don't know. We don't need a full tank. What do we need? What do we need? I'm just going to go with that. Hopefully it's enough. I don't know. I was not paying attention to how much fuel I was using. Oh, Nelly. Hello. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good on fuel. And we short pitted enough that we didn't lose our position. And we're still in range of Intanon. 20, 23, 24, 25. So we need 3 laps of fuel. And maybe I did push it a little bit. I might have to coast a little. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, 2 laps to go. No, we're all right. Either way, it's too late now. Let's go try to chase down Intanon. Davis, get out of my way, please. We need that bottom line to be as quick as possible. Don't throw us into that wall. Oh, Davis. You're ruining it. We're trying to... Jovanovic, get out of here. It looks like Intanon's going to stamp their way to the playoffs. We're going to get underneath here and try to... block... No! Fuel! Rough start to the season for the bearder number 4. Intanon, though, getting the victory. And after race 1, Intanon, with 1 win, locks themselves into the playoffs. So they are at the top of the standings. Kenny Davis, second right now in the points with 17. Jovanovic, Gonzalez, Palazzolo, ourselves, and Farid Hashim are all in the top 7 qualifying positions as of now, but 4 races still to go. Time for race 2. This is the Watkins Glen of our schedule here at Sugar Hill, 25 laps. It's actually going to be a decent length race. It'll be interesting how pit stops go. We did not have a good qualifying. As you can see, we're back in 11th. Kenny Davis bringing home another pole position. I have a feeling Davis is going to be one of the favorites this season with the way they're performing. The ovals are always a little bit of a wild card. So we have some work to do. It's not as easy to pass everywhere with the AI because of that reasons. We don't want a lot of damage. We already got some cars slowed down in front of us, and I do not want to lose everybody too early on. These are NASCAR stock cars. We're going to be elbows out for a little bit getting through here. Make sure everyone gets out of our way if they're going a little too slow. Hit these S's real nice, unlike the AI. Please don't hit us. Oh, we drifted right around Sofer. All right, I think that's the worst of it for that, you know, that particular part, hopefully. I didn't even take a look at what the fuel situation was per lap. So we're 2 laps in, and we've already gobbled up 30% of our fuel. So there's going to be a lot of pit stops. Maybe I didn't think about just how many pit stops we would be seeing when I set the percentages and the lap totals. So that's going to be a little wild. But we'll deal with it. It also puts us at a little disadvantage because I really do think the AI just get better fuel mileage than us. Which is unfortunate because it's hard to make that up and stay fast. All right, Jovanovic, you two are really slowing us down. They must have got caught up in some of that wall action in the S. What is Jovanovic? Did you see that sideways drift in the pit lane? Oh my goodness. All right, so we have some pit stops already. That's interesting. I think it's for the damage, though. I think it's because people got damage and they're taking care of it. We're actually down to 78 ourselves, but I'm not going to just pit just yet. Kenny Davis is in. Oh, everybody's pitting. All right, so we're going long a little bit. We just cycled to the front. Everyone's going to have some freshies and so on. Maybe with 75 health, we should have... Oh, no, that's tires. We're at 96 health. Apologies. I was looking at the wrong one this whole time. Yeah, I think we were fine staying out. If anything, it's clean track. I don't have to worry about people around me. But now we definitely have to go get some fuel. So 6 laps in, we're hitting our first pit stop. Get this fuel, see where we cycle in at. Go to 96, that's fine with me. I do miss when the pit, it would be cool if on single player, or if it was an option in the settings, if you could have the AI pit people still get out of the way of your car when you're going through the stalls instead of, you know, like rolling through them. I know it was like a performance fix they did, so I get that. But it was always kind of cool. All right. Let's get around Hashim. They have their car all fixed up. They got that quick repair, some body. Oh, I had to back out of that. We were going to get sent to the wall. So Davis out front. They're kind of looking like favorites right now. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to reach them personally. I have to have a much better qualifying run if I want any chance at a victory. Because there's a certain point where they're so far out, I don't have any draft to catch up to them. That's not good. Nope. Nope. We unghosted right in the S's. Not ideal. Sorry, Sofer. Sofer having a good run. These are cars that are right around the cutoff line. Again, the top 7 all advancing. You win, you advance to the playoffs. We got 5 regular season races. We just got absolutely shoved out of the way. Gonna dive here though. I can shove back. You want to race elbows out? We'll race elbows out. No, I'm not gonna pit again. Man, the AI, the way they take the pit lane, it's kind of intimidating. They just slide right in there. Take it back now, y'all. Kenny Davis in the pits. I don't know if extending hurt us or not. I'm going to go in the pits, I guess. Although, maybe extending, we could have gotten rid of one of our pit stops, but it's okay. I'm going to hit the pits. We'll get on a similar cycle to Kenny Davis. That's fine with me. I'm going to get full fuel as well, so I don't really have to worry about it. Well, almost full fuel. We were too low. 2 below. And Sofer cycles out ahead of us. I think that was the little extra fuel that I took. So we're about midway through this race, and we are fighting mid-pack, which is unfortunate. We need I was really hoping to get a good finish at the oval because I knew that was going to be our strongest early season attempt at this. But I was also thinking that maybe Sugar Hill would have been one of our better tracks, and so far we are severely underperforming for my expectations. And it might just be because I'm awful at the impact. That's what the stock car is in Circuit Superstars. All right, we finally got that turn pretty well. Oh, I chickened out. I had the straight line and I chickened out and I slowed us down. Sofer. Door banging here. I got the inside line on this one though. I'm not gonna let you cross me over. $14 of 25. Davis still out front. What? Oh no. That's what I get for looking up at the standings. We have the fast lap, so that's good. If we can hold on to that, that's a point in the standings. And there's always a chance we might have to point our way in. So, I mean, if we finish top 7 all season, it's a pretty high percentage chance that we do make our way into the playoffs, and then it's just a matter of figuring things out for each round. You only get 2 races the first 2 rounds to, you know, work with it. Oh, they're pitting. Okay. I'm going to go extra. They're going to undercut me again. But it's okay. See if I can get a halfway decent lap here. I have to pit this time by. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that slows us down. Gosh darn it, I threw it away entering the pits. I tried to carry as much momentum as I could. We move up to 5th staying out like that, and we're gonna cycle back down now. I'm taking full fuel because, like, I don't know. We're gonna be right we're not gonna be able to make it to the end. But we could have been right there. I mean, should we try to coast it a little? See if we can save enough fuel to make it to the finish? I don't know if we can do it. I'm not as in tune as I probably used to be. To know, like, if I, although in the CSBS, we've kind of always had fuel issues too. Our fuel strategy has not been elite, if you would say. So now we're in 8th. I gave up a lot of track position taking extra fuel, but hopefully that means that's less I have to wait there the next time we hit the pits. Alazola out in front of us. Let's see if we can make up time on them. Get that draft down the straightaway the next time we go through. That would be very nice if we could pull that off. I think we're getting real close. They shortened the draft effect in the last update. It's not as long as it used to be. But I think we did just enough to maybe get to the... we just missed, I think. We made up time, but we just missed the draft. So Kenny Davis hitting the pits again. 2 laps, 30 fuel. We do not have enough to get there, so I'm going to pit as well. I mean, everyone's hitting the pits. We don't want to get undercut again. I think that's enough to get us there. Hopefully I didn't once again screw our fuel strategy here, but I think that should be enough. I really hope it is, because I really don't want to embarrass myself with another fuel tank blunder. We didn't make up any time on Palazola there. They also hit the pits. A nice run through the S's. Love the rubbering up at the track. It's honestly one of the things that have just, like, playing this game, it's just captured my imagination, just the way the tires, it makes you feel like the car's actually making contact with the track, leaving rubber on it. The curbing and so on, it's just so cool. All right, 40 fuel. We are good. Maybe I was laying off a little bit too much. I started going into fuel save mode, and I think I accidentally didn't have to do that much. I think we were good. I just got a little nervous because I messed up last race. I really would have liked to finish ahead of Palazzolo here. Kenny Davis got the fast lap as well. That's unfortunate. And this is just a race that got away. That's unfortunate. P8, Kenny Davis getting the fast lap. That'll do it for today's episode. I think 2 races is good. These were pretty long ones as well. Next episode, we'll probably close out the regular season with the final 3 races. Pokeball's a pretty quick one. Let's end with a quick look at the standings. Kenny Davis and then Intanon, both clinching their way into the playoffs with victories in these first 2 events. And then everyone else is pointing their way in. We currently sit 7th overall, 1 point ahead of the cutoff line. But hope you enjoyed. This is something different. Hopefully it's not too confusing. I did my best to explain everything. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, peace out.